Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let's give some time till you guys can get in. So it's just put in the chat if you are here, just so that I know. I did ping a few who was interested. Okay, let's see. We'll give 1 minute. Uh, we'll do a test quiz just so that you understand how the quiz is done. So today's quiz is mainly on football World Cup. All World Cups, nothing else. Everything is related to the FIFA World Cups. I thought of putting questions in, let's say, Olympics, general football, but then thought, no, this is a football World Cup year, so let's just stick to questions related to football World Cups. So, okay, let's do the test quiz so that everyone is just until we get everyone in. So the quiz will be done via Kahoot. I'll do this test quiz so that it's easier to explain rather than me just saying it everything. Okay, let me first share my screen. So this is just for you to get an understanding on how Kahoot is done. So go to kahoot.it. Go to Kahoot, KHWT.it, and put the game pin, and then you'll be requested to give your name, or you could just scan the barcode here, whatever way works. So just put, go to kahoot.it, or if you have the app, that's another way. Use the game pin. Hi, Momo. How are you? Okay, we've got Lara. So we've got some international participants to my Sri Lankan friends. So you're up for a challenge. These are guys. I'm Momo. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Thanks, man. I was preparing until the last moment. So some of the questions, grammars, just don't blame me. I just wanted to put something there. But you will understand the question. Okay, we've got Temu Rahul. I think I know who that is. Okay. Just because this is the test quiz. Hi, Dante. How are you? I'm not sure I should read the other words because. Yeah, okay. Let's do the test quiz, guys. Again, so just for you to decide on how to do it. So I will stream the questions in YouTube, and you could you need to do the quiz in Kahoot. So let me start the test quiz just for you to understand how it goes. We start the test quiz with. So every question normally has 30 seconds. So this just like a placeholder. So we'll go to the next one. Okay. Okay, do you good? This good. Okay, question number 1 on the test quiz. Easy ones. So this is just the test quiz. May have a problem with my window, but yeah, let's see. Especially for some questions, there are some long answers. Okay, so everyone, what happens is you can only select the answer one time. You will see the answers in your display as well, but you will be only able to select the answer once. Don't try to, if you select it once, then that's done. So likewise, some people think, yeah, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. It could be indifferent, but in our normal learning space, we would know it is 3. So the fastest person to score will be on the top. So as you see, Pubudu, who's our previous winner from the previous edition that we did on current affairs. We've got Momo, Temu Rahul. I'm pretty sure this is Charu, but okay. Lara and Mr. Kosovo. Okay, Mr. Kosovo, I know who you are. So likewise, Then we move to the next question. So this one is test quiz. What is the tallest mountain in the world? So the guys from non-Sri Lanka, Pidru is the highest mountain in Sri Lanka. So that's yes, Momo. Dante is indeed Mr. Kosovo. Who else? Who else is in love? So it was indeed Mount Everest. So well done. And you would see the leaderboard changing. So it's a never-ending thing. So there's some questions will have images like this. So then the question is, what's this one? What is the film featured? The film that you saw the image, it was related to which film? Okay, why wills? I won't wait till the time ends. Chariots of Fire, indeed. It was indeed Chariots of Fire. So then you see the podium. So in Kahoot, always the quickest answer gets most points, but try to ensure that you get it correctly because there is no second try. If you get, for some reason, you are like kicked out from the one. So as an example, let's take Such. Well done, test quiz winner. So Such, if he gets knocked out for some reason, he can use the same username. He will have to put a Such1 or Such2 so that to enter. Those are the only things in Kahoot. Other than that, it's really basic. For all the questions, okay, let me stop sharing this. For all the questions, it's you have 30 seconds. But for some, I've kept 1 minute because there is a bit of reading that has to be done, especially where it's come to incorrect statements, correct statement kind of thing. So for those, I have 1 minute. So if it's about statements, you will have more time. But if for the others, it's 30 seconds, which is very easy. Not easy, but adequate, in my opinion. I don't know much about football, to be very honest. So please, the questions and answers are correct. That I ensure, but just don't blame me if it's too easy because I'm a very footballing enthusiast here. So I'm pretty sure the first few ones will be very. So there's the main quiz. So the game pin, I'll put it in the chat as well, so that if anyone logs out, you could just quickly come back in 923-2136. I'll just put it in the community. If anyone isn't able to log into YouTube but want to join, I'll just put it there as well. Okay. Ooh, we're getting quite a few. Okay, we've got 20. I think I saw about 20. Yeah, 21 is here. Yeah, I think we got 22. Expecting one more. Let's just give 1 minute until 4:10 in Sri Lankan time. Okay, we got Afza, Dulan, not Temu Rahul. Okay, seasonal fan just like me. Very good. Tintin, Lara. I think who was it? I can't remember. There was one person who was really interested to join, but I can't remember now in the chats. But let's see. Okay, you got Hasini also said she joined, but I don't see her here. Okay, it's okay. We got 23 people. Okay, good. Let's see how well you know your footballing knowledge. Can I switch off the Kahoot? Okay, I'll reduce it. Otherwise, how about this line? Good. Okay, I reduced it a bit. I don't want to totally switch it off because otherwise, yeah, I could. Yeah, totally switch it off. I can speak. Okay, my ultimate football quiz. It's not ultimate, but quiz with Rami football edition. Okay, question number 1, just to ease everyone into the quiz. Which country has won the most football World Cups up to now? Is it Brazil, Argentina, Italy, or Germany? Well done. It is indeed Brazil who has won 5 football World Cups, unfortunately, after 2002. They seem to be in a hibernate mode. Personally, Brazil is my favorite team. Don't blame me, but I love Brazil. Okay, so Noctemura. That was really quick. Well done. Tisura, TR49, Pubudu, seasonal fan. And 22 also got it. So this leaderboard is just the top 5. Let's see question number 2. Which country is not a host of the 2026 FIFA World Cup? Which is not a host? Is it the USA? Is it the Mexico? Is it Canada? It's France. This is the first time that we are having 3 co-hosts. It's USA, Mexico, and Canada for this World Cup. And it's France who is not a host during this one. So well done. And if you just log into kahoot.it, if you want to take part as well, you just started. Or you could give your answers in YouTube. Okay, let's see. Ooh, TR49 climbs up. Sachir also there. Mr. Koso, well done. You're also on the top 5. Let's see. Question number 3. And 2030, I believe it's Morocco, Spain, and Portugal. And yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Question number 3. In which year was the first Football World Cup held? In which year was the first Football World Cup held? Was it in 1920, 1930, 1940, or was it in the 1950? In which year was the first Football World Cup held? Indeed, this is an image, if I'm not mistaken, taken from the 1930s. I won't give much more at the moment because no change in the leaderboard. Okay, so it's still easy, I think, for everyone. No changes in the leaderboard means everyone is getting it correct. Let's see question number 4 then. Which country has taken part in all the Football World Cups? From 1930 onwards up to 2026, only one country has taken part in all the Football World Cups that's been held. Is it Belgium, Brazil, Italy, or France? It is indeed Brazil. Brazil has taken part from 1930s onwards up to now, uninterrupted. They are the only nation that has taken part in all the Football World Cups that is held. Well done to the 20 who got it. Do we see a change? Oh, so just by 1 point, Sachira is on 3rd. Mr. Koso, you could see the leaderboard. There isn't any difference. It's just everyone is very, very close by. Next question. Which country has hosted the most men's FIFA World Cup tournaments? Is it Brazil, France, US, or Mexico? Which country? It has hosted 3 men's FIFA World Cup tournaments by up to now, including 2026. Which is that country? Is it Brazil, France, US, or Mexico? Which country has hosted the most men's FIFA World Cup tournaments? They have hosted 3 at the moment. Who are they? 4 seconds if anyone want to answer. It is indeed Mexico. Mexico hosted the 1970s, 1986, and now 2026. They are the first to host 3. All these have hosted 2 each up to now, but it is Mexico who is hosting for the 3rd time and has hosted the men's FIFA World Cup tournaments the most times. Do we see a change? And we do see a change again, but it's all slightly because all the top 5, and you could see 13 participants hit an answer streak of 5, means 13 are still have got everything correct. So well done. Let's see question number 6. Which country was the first host nation to win the Football World Cup? Which country was the first host nation to win the Football World Cup? Was it Uruguay? Was it Italy? Was it Argentina? France. Which country was the first host nation to win the Football World Cup. It was indeed Uruguay. That's why I stopped myself from telling in 1930 Uruguay hosted it, because I knew I had this question. But there are a few others. Let's see if you can remember. It's good for you. But then again, well done to the 17 who got that right. It was indeed Uruguay. Ooh, gain. Not much of a change. Satindu coming up first on the leaderboard, but PG, well done. So 9 participants. So now that means we've got 9 people who still got all 6 correct. Let's see the next question. Out of the following, which country has hosted the Football World Cup? Out of the following, which country has hosted the Football World Cup? Is it Sweden? Is it Australia? Is it Nigeria? Or is it the Netherlands? Which country has hosted? All the other 3 hasn't hosted the Football World Cup yet. Well done. You do know your hosts. It is indeed Sweden. In 1958, they hosted the Football World Cup. All the other 3 countries. Netherlands is a bit of a surprising one because they have hosted a Summer Olympics, so it's a bit surprising that they haven't hosted the FIFA World Cup. But that's life. Sweden, it is. Well done. Ooh, seasonal fan. Let's see. I promise the questions will get a bit difficult towards the latter part, but let's see. Okay, this would be one. In which Football World Cup was player substitution allowed? Now you see player substitutes allowed, but earlier it wasn't. Was it first allowed in the 1970s, 1978, 1986, or 1990? Ooh, yeah. Football World Cup player substitution first allowed in the 1970s. That was the football edition where substitution was allowed. If not, teams had to play without any substitutes at that point. So they were not allowed to have substitutes. So if the player was injured, bad luck, they had to continue. But in 1970s, player substitution was allowed for the first time. Well done to the 9 who got it. Now we could see some changes in the leaderboard, and we do see it. Okay, so not Temu Rahul, Lasti, Lehindu, and Dulan all getting it correct. Well done, Pubudiga. 3 in a row. That made a change. A slight change, not a big one, but still a change. Let's see the next question. Who is the youngest goal scorer in a Football World Cup? Who is the youngest goal scorer in the Football World Cup? It is not this gentleman. Is it Lamine Yamal, Michael Owen, Pele, or is it Kylian Mbappe? Who is the youngest goal scorer in the Football World Cup? It is indeed Pele. Lamine Yamal is younger than Kylian Mbappe was when he scored a Football World Cup goal. But indeed, it is Pele who is the youngest still to have a goal scored in a Football World Cup. Well done to the 15 who got that right. Dulan got it right. I believe, yeah, others also got it right. Not much of a change in the leaderboard, but let's see. You never know, because there are some questions which will, I'm pretty sure, put the leaderboard. We'll see a change in the leaderboard. Okay, you see the youngest. Now, who is the oldest goal scorer in a Football World Cup? Okay, not these 2 gents. Is it Leo Messi? Is it Pepe? Is it Cristiano Ronaldo? Or is it Roger Mila? He's not Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes, he's one of the oldest, but he's actually Roger Mila, who was, I think, 43 for Cameroon, 43 or 44. Yeah. Who was, and is still the oldest to score a goal in a Football World Cup. He played for Cameroon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Well done. Ooh. Temu Rahul got that. I think he got it correct, but it's just the others are very fast. So Dulan, well done. Satindu, seasonal fan, ELD, well done. Let's see the next question. Question number 11. Which country has never featured in a Football World Cup final? Which country has never featured in a Football World Cup final? Is it Hungary? Is it the Netherlands? Is it Croatia? Or is it Belgium? Which country has never featured in a Football World Cup final? It is indeed Belgium. The Belgians, I believe, the best ending was the semi-final. Yeah, in 2018. They were expected to go more, but hey, uh, Croatia and France were better than them in the end. Hungary had featured. Netherlands has the unwanted record of featuring in the most World Cups without ever winning it. Croatia, yes, no, none of them went to it. Hungary had their golden generation in the 1950s. Not right now, not much, but they were powerhouse in that period. And it is indeed Belgium. Well done to the 17 who got that right. Ooh, well done. The Hindu Noodle is making a comeback. Okay, just let me just check my messages real quick. See if there's something. Okay, all good, all good. Let's see the next question. Which player scored the most goals in a single World Cup tournament? So this player had 13 goals in a single edition. Who is it? Is it just Fontaine? Sando Costas? I'm really sorry about the pronunciation because some of them are really hard. Because coming from an Asian country, it's a bit of a hard thing trying to especially pronounce, especially on the some of the European names. So I believe just Fontaine is how you pronounce it. So he is indeed, he had scored 13 goals in the 1958 edition. Yeah, just crazy. I think this time it was, yeah, Haaland scored 7. Messi and Mbappe are both at 8, I think. But scoring 13, that's out of this world. So he only played in that World Cup as well. I think never played afterwards. Well done to the 17 who got it right. The leaderboard got it right as well. Let's see the next question. Who has the record of scoring the fastest goal in a Football World Cup, which was within 11 seconds? Is it Pele? It is Matthias Jorgensen, Johan Cruyff, or Hakan Super? Who has the record of scoring the fastest goal in a Football World Cup within 11 seconds? Out of these 4 gents, it is indeed Hakan Sukor of Turkey in the 2002 World Cup. Scored it within 11 seconds. Incredible, right? Going one down within a minute. And well done. Leaderboard knew about it. Let's see question number 14. So Leo Messi will become the second player to feature in 3 Football World Cup finals. Who was the first person? So this was in the news because Leo Messi is featuring in 3 Football World Cup finals. Who was the first? Was it Pele, Maradona, Maldini, or Cafu? Ooh. It is Cafu. Pele didn't play in did play in the first rounds in 1962, which they won, but he was injured for the rest of the tournament, so he didn't feature in the World Cup final in the end. Cafu played in the 1994, 1998, and 2002. So he is the only person up until tomorrow, and then we'll have second player as well up there who has featured in 3 Football World Cup finals. Well done to the 6 who got it right. We see a change in the leaderboard. Well done, Satindu, coming up. Chisoro also got it correct. Noodle also got it correct. Yep, that was a tough question. So that's as I said. There would be some questions which may put the leaderboard everyone in a bit of a turmoil, but let's see. Let's see the next question. Who will be the referee for the final on tomorrow? Is it Slavko Vincic, Jesus Valenzuela, Polina, or Ivan Barton? Who will be the referee for the final on tomorrow? From Lara's country. Lara, I hope I'm pronouncing it correct. Vinicic or Vincic. I'm not sure, but he is the referee for tomorrow's final. Ooh, Noodle got it right. Also, leaderboard others. ELD, well done. Lara is making comeback with 3 in a row. Well done. Okay, not correct, but close. I'll take that. I'll take that from a Slovenian. He is Slovenian, right? Yeah. Which footballing legend is featured here on the right? Which footballing legend is featured here on the right? Is it Eusebio, Pele, George Weah, or is it Rivaldo? Who is this footballing legend who is featured on the right? Who is keeping the ball in his hand and being interviewed by a journalist? Is it Eusebio? It is indeed Eusebio, the Portugal legend. Before Cristiano Ronaldo, he was the one. And I believe, yeah, Portugal didn't make much of an impact in World Cup, but only when Eusebio played during his era, only Portugal featured in football World Cups. And then afterwards, it was Cristiano Ronaldo now who's steering Portugal at least into the football World Cups. So this is a modern great, Eusebio from Portugal. Well done to the 16 who got that right. Leaderboard also got it right. And ELD, Noodle, Noctem Rahul, Tulan also coming up close. Okay, let's see the next question. Sattu has an answer streak of 8. Well done. Next question. What is the most common score in World Cup finals? What is the most common score in World Cup finals? This is before you go to penalty. So, this is 4-2, 2-0, 1-0, or 3-2. What is the most common score that you have seen in World Cup finals? Is it 4-2, 2-0, 1-0, or 3-2? It is 4-2. Surprisingly, 4-2 has featured in 4 times in 23, in the 2022 World Cups. 2-0 has featured 3 times. 1-0 also has featured 3 times. But it is indeed 4-2 with France defeating Croatia in 2018. It became the 4th instance of having 4-2 as the defining final score at the end of the, let's say, even extra time and everything. It's 4-2. So well done to the 5 who got it right. Ooh, the leaderboard, Sattu got it right. Noctem Rahul got it right. Dulan, Tisura, well done. Now, I think, yeah, let's see. I believe the next should be a placeholder. Yeah. So that was just some part of the trivia from different World Cups. Now we'll go one by one question for each of the World Cups. A journey through World Cups is how I term it. Let's see, we'll start with 1930s and we'll go onwards. So in the 1930 World Cup, who scored the inaugural goal? Who scored the inaugural goal in the Football World Cup in 1930? Is it Lucien Laurent, Jimmy Douglas, I won't pronounce the third name, or Marcel Langlier? It is indeed Lucien Laurent that you see here. Italian, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully I'm correct. I've forgotten as well. Lucien Laurent scored the inaugural goal in the 1930 World Cups, putting him permanently in the record books. Well done to the 13 who got that right. Ooh. Well done. So Satindu is holding on to the lead. Let's see what will happen. So Satindu said, so most of the people, I don't know who ELD or Noodle is, but if you'd let me know, maybe if you're in the WhatsApp community or just put in the chat in the YouTube, just let me know. But the top 3 I know who are regulars in Sri Lanka. So to the others who are from the other parts of the world, these guys are regulars in quizzing. So 1934. So this you would have 1 minute. Just don't. Just read everything. So, which of the following is a true statement regarding the 1934 World Cup? It was the only time hosts also had to go through qualifying rounds. It was the only World Cup where the reigning champions did not participate. So the blue one is it was the only World Cup where the reigning champions did not participate. All quarterfinalist teams were from Europe. Or is it all of the above? Which of the following is a true statement? The only time hosts also had to go through qualifying rounds. It was the only World Cup where the reigning champions did not participate. All quarterfinalist teams were from Europe, or is it all of the above? See if I can minimize my window, because I want you to see all the full one. Shall I do this? Okay, that's better. So, which of the following is true statement regarding the 1934 World Cup? All three statements are true. It was the only time the hosts also had to qualify. So, otherwise, you would get a guaranteed spot right now. It was the only time where even the host Italy had to go through the qualifying rounds. It was the only World Cup where the reigning champions, so Uruguay didn't take part because European nations didn't take part in the Uruguay one. So tit for tat, they said they are not taking part. So it was the only time where the reigning World Cup champions didn't take part in it. And all quarterfinalist teams were from Europe. So all these statements are true. Well done to the 9 who got it correct. Ooh, well done, Noodle. And seasonal fan also coming up. Let's see the next question. It's on 1938 World Cup. Which Asian nation made their debut in the 1938 World Cup? Is it Indonesia? Is it Japan? Is it Thailand? Or is it China? Which Asian nation made their debut in the 1938 World Cup? It was indeed Indonesia. They qualified as the Dutch East Indies. Japan qualified much later, but it was Indonesia who came to the Football World Cup, which was hosted by France. Well done to the 14 who got that right. Not much of a difference. You could see 1 point between first and second place. Noodle, well done. Back in the game. From 1938, we go to the 1950s. So only 3 people have managed to silence the Maracana. The Pope, Frank Sinatra, and me. He's me, not me. That guy. Okay, what happened there? Am I still hearing? Okay. Who is this player that scored the decisive goal in the Maracanazo? Is it Oscar Miguez? I'll see. Okay, my screen went out for some reason. Sorry guys, hold on. My screen's okay. Just give me a minute. So it is indeed the player that you see that I showed in the previous one. It is this person. As it is here. Yeah, I am live streaming, but I can't just see my screen for some reason. Did I do something with my screens? Okay, let's do it without the screen. I'm still streaming, so it's still good. So well done to who got that right. Satindu got it. Well done. Noctemu Rahul also got it. 7 answers, Rick. Okay, let's see the next question. The 1954 final is also termed as the Miracle of Berlin, Bern, Munich, or Paris? What is it also called? It has a name, Miracle of Berlin, Bern, Munich, or Paris. The miracle of It is the miracle of Bern. 1954. It was hosted by Switzerland. Final was in Bern. Everyone expected Hungary to win, but in a miracle, West Germany prevailed in the end, and it is also now called as Miracle of Bern, the final. Something, yeah, even the 1950s, the Brazil, it will be uh, Brazil winning it without any questions asked. But in the end, it again my okay. Now it's back. Not back again. Okay, yeah, back again. So 1954 final, the miracle of Bern. Well done to who got it correct. Seasonal fan, Malit. Well done. We'll go to the next question. So the next question: what is the incorrect statement about the 1958 World Cup? Pele became the youngest goal scorer. Incorrect. Okay, incorrect. Pele became the youngest goal scorer in this World Cup. All four UK nations played. So England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland played. The host nation didn't feature in the final, or was it the highest scoring World Cup final in history? What is the incorrect statement about the 1958 World Cup? Pele became the youngest goal scorer in the World Cup. All four UK nations, that is England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, played in this World Cup. The host nation didn't feature in the final, or was it the highest scoring World Cup final in history? Well done. It was indeed. Okay, I think you can't see my video, but it's okay, even though you don't see me. You still see the Kahoot. That's what matters. So it was indeed the incorrect statement was the host nation didn't feature because the host nation did feature in the finals in the 1958. It was and it was 5-2 ended in Brazil's favor, and Pele indeed became the youngest goal scorer in this World Cup, and he also scored in the golden finals. All four UK nations, and I think it's the only time, first and only time that all four England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland played, and it was indeed the highest scoring World Cup final in history. Let's see. Ooh, we got Malit coming in, Noodle as well as Tisura Sakindu and Noctamura all holding on. Let's see the next question. The captain of the mighty Magyars, Ferenc Puskas, represented which country in the 1962 World Cup? Was it Hungary? Was it Spain? Was it Czechoslovakia? Or was it Yugoslavia? You know Puskas awards and everything. In 1962, he didn't represent Hungary because after 1954, there was a revolution in 1956, which was failed, and he didn't take part for Hungary thereafter. He played for Real Madrid, and then he qualified to play for Spain, and thereby, though even that's why I put it, I just want to get everyone to go for Hungary, but he actually played in the 1962 World Cup for Spain. So, well, sorry for misdirecting, but this is an interesting trivia because Puskas award in football world is really famous as well, given to the beautiful goal for each year. So he in 1962 he played for Spain. Well done to the four who